The penalty for missing the July 10th IRS COVID-era tax refund deadline, according to Professor Eris Thorne, was an automatic forfeiture of the entire claim, a rule he himself would soon face. His strict policy stipulated that all refund claims had to be filed precisely by 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on July 10th, with no exceptions for any reason, including technical glitches, traffic, or personal emergencies. If your claim was even 1 second past 5 p.m., it was immediately rejected. I witnessed this firsthand when poor Bethany Reynolds submitted her form at 5 and 3 seconds. Professor Thorne, without a flicker of emotion, told her, "Rules are rules, Miss Reynolds. Lateness is unacceptable." Then there was David Chen, whose internet connection cut out at 4:59 p.m. He managed to submit his claim at 5 and 27 seconds from a coffee shop, but Professor Thorne dismissed him with a cold stare, stating, "Your lack of preparation is not my emergency, Mr. Chen." This consistent, unbending application of the rule, regardless of circumstances, was a clear demonstration of the fundamental attribution error, where external factors were ignored in favor of internal failings. I had a significant refund at stake, almost $3,000, linked to a specific COVID-era business credit. Knowing Professor Thorne's ruthless adherence to deadlines, I wasn't taking any chances. I started preparing days in advance, triple-checking my documentation. On July 10th, I arrived at the department office at 8 a.m., 8 hours before the deadline, with my laptop fully charged and several backup power sources. I even took time-stamped photos of my setup and the office clock, just in case. As 4:30 p.m. approached, I felt my heart pound. 4:45 p.m., 4:50 p.m. Professor Thorne was nowhere to be seen. The office was eerily quiet. 4:55 p.m. No sign. Dread began to creep in. 4:58 p.m. My hands were clammy. This couldn't be happening. At 5:03 p.m., Professor Thorne finally sauntered in, looking flustered. "Traffic was a nightmare," he sighed. "And then my car broke down on 6th Street. My blood ran cold, but I remained calm. "Professor Thorne," I stated, pulling up the IRS guidelines on my screen, page 3, section 2.1 explicitly states the 5 p.m. deadline. We adhered to it. You, however, are 3 minutes past. Others in the office, who had also suffered under his strict deadlines, began recording him with their phones. Just then, Miss Albright from the dean's office walked in, a tablet in hand. "Professor Thorne," she said, "regarding your COVID-era tax refund claim, it was submitted at 5:03 p.m. We've just received notification from the IRS that it's been automatically forfeited." She then added, "It seems you, too, were subject to the rule of automatic forfeiture for missing the 5 p.m. deadline." This was an undeniable case of poetic justice, where the principle of reciprocity was applied, as an individual experienced the consequences of their own previously enforced actions. Follow for a new story every day.